Hi and welcome back. So many of you ask me where I get this from. This is my stick on the window times 30 mirror and it's quite old now. In fact, I got it from Selfridges. Give it a clean. I got it from Selfridges bathroom department, which sadly no longer exists. That tells you how old it is. Also, if you look on the back, it's been dropped. I've got literally no idea what brand it is, which is really, really naughty of me. However, I'm going to come to your rescue and I'm going to show you some dupes that are good. That's a good one because, I tell you why, because wherever you are, you stick it on your bathroom mirror, you stick it on your bedroom mirror, and obviously you have to make sure that it is properly adhered. It obviously wasn't at this point. And you get an instant times 30. Now, the truth is you don't need times 30. Times 30 is a lot. Trust me. You've got to be a brave person to look into a times 30, but it is brilliant if you are short-sighted and or long-sighted and you can't either see your eyebrows to tweeze or you want to check your makeup or anything like that. You don't need a times 30, a times 20 will be fine, and I'm going to show you some now. So I'm going to put that one on the floor there, and I'm going to show you the one that I always film with. Now, when I came to film, obviously I couldn't use that one because it needs to be stuck onto things. And so I use this one. Now this is a times 20 on one side. That's that one there. Oh, look, there's my camera. And that's a normal one. So that's a normal mirror and that's a times 20 for close-ups. This is the one that always scares Joe. So I'm normal at the moment and then I'm times 20. And, you know, for me, I'd rather see my imperfections than not see them. That's just me. I'd rather see the piece of cabbage in my tooth, the piece of spinach in my tooth, the poppy seed in my tooth, the sort of makeup in the corner of my eyes before anybody else. I'd rather see my chin hairs before anybody else. That's just me. But again, most dermatologists say if you're prone to picking your skin, be super careful because you will see things that the average person doesn't see. Now, where did I get this one from? So many people ask me this as well, and again, I'm going to clean this because this is quite muzzy too. I mean, it's a little bit like my camera. I was working with a videographer the other day and I said, oh, I'm so sorry, my camera's covered in smears. And they said, it's a sign of a well-loved camera. This is from just a local pharmacy. You know, there's brilliant local pharmacies. I live in West London. It was a brilliant little local pharmacy that has all the sort of Vichy, La Roche-Posay, Roger and Gallet kind of gorgeousnesses and all the vitamins and minerals. And I just found this there and I wanted a square one to film because I just quite like the look of it. It's really plain at the bottom. Again, it's got absolutely no manufacturing marks on it at all. I think a times 20 is enough for most people, I really do. In fact, a times 10 for most people would probably be enough. I use that for filming whenever I do makeup tutorials or Joe and I are just mucking around laughing. It was literally from a local pharmacy. If you go into your local high street, you go into those wonderful, I love those places. I could spend hours in local pharmacies in the UK. And they've got those sort of, you know, rows of old hairpins and stuff like that. That's where I found this. And I like the option of a normal one to remind yourself how the world sees you, and then the close-up one to be a bit scary but also to double check yourself. Just remind yourself to always look in a normal mirror before you leave the house. Otherwise you're going to go around thinking everybody can see every imperfection. They can't, okay? So that's a good one. It was really reasonably priced. I think it was about £30. So it's a really good investment. However, there are lots of new super high-end lit makeup companies, makeup mirror companies around. And some of them are so shockingly expensive, but if you've got the budget, oh, sorry, that's my phone. If you've got the budget, go for it. Let's start with Simple Human. Simple Human is, I think this is £80. It's so much money. However, it's a great travel mirror. How many times have you travelled to a hotel, I suggest designed by a man that doesn't have to do his makeup, and it's dark and it's sexy, or there's a total lack of daylight in the bathroom. You can't see you've got to lean across the basin to see your face. There's a close-up shaving mirror that's too small to see anything. It's just super annoying. You need a really good travel light up mirror to travel with, especially to cities. You know, I go to New York, you very rarely get a decent makeup mirror, light mirror. You can always tell when hotels are designed by women. Anyway, this is Simple Human. It's ridiculously expensive. It comes in a brilliant little super hard travel case, and that's what's clever about it. However, what is clever about it, and let me find the button, it lights up and it has 2 light settings. Can you see that? Sorry. There's one and then there's a brighter one. And if you've got the money, it's a good one. And it's been designed to hang on to things. It's been designed to sit on its own like that. Now there's one thing that would make that better, and that is if it had a suction cup on the back, because the one place you're always going to find daylight in a hotel is in a window, and what you really need to do is stick that onto a window. However, for carrying your handbag, travelling around, lack of light, it's a good one. It's a really good one, and you can obviously tag it onto things. It's just expensive. I don't know how you can justify that much money for a mirror. Sorry, I'm going to turn it off now. There you go. You hold it down to turn it off. It's lovely. There you go. That's how it catches on. I think it's £80. It's a lot of money. I'll put the price down anyway. Now, if you're on a budget and you can't afford the Simple Human, this one will suffice. No lighting. I think it's £3.99, and this is from Revlon makeup. And this is what I love about it. Look at those little 2 stickers. In fact, I leave so many of these in hotel rooms around the world because I check in, realise I can't do my makeup, can't pluck my eyebrows, whatever. Stick them onto a window behind big swishy curtains, and then when I come to pack I forget them. Anyway, that is a size, what is that? Whoa, oh, that's a good one, that is. Shows every pore. That is my absolute budget mirror buy. It's tiny, but do you really need to see any more of your face times 30 or times 20 than you actually do? It's a really good one. Look, you see, it's so, I'm looking in the monitor there, it's so magnifying you can barely see anything. Oh God, you can see every line in every pore, but I love it. I really love it. Now, the most exciting thing happening in makeup mirrors at the moment, and you'll see every professional makeup artist going on about how great they are, is Ricky. This is Ricky, and Ricky comes in so many different shapes and sizes, and there are professional setups with mirrors around them, a la Hollywood, and places to put your phone so that you can do selfies and all that stuff. It's impressive. It's a really great company. They are an investment. However, if you're serious about your makeup, if you're long-sighted or short-sighted, if you wear glasses, you're having trouble putting your makeup on, if your house doesn't have a lot of light, they're well worth investing in because they have their own inbuilt lights, okay? Now, I live in the UK, it's grey, it's dull. You charge them, I've just taken this one out, this is the little on-the-go one. And in fact, this one was a gift from Real Techniques, look, which shows you Sam and Nick like them. You charge it in your computer, which is really handy if you travel with a laptop. It comes in its own little travel case, which I think is really good. This one is about the size of a mobile phone. It's got a little retractable leg stand so that you can obviously stand it up, but it's also got a ring for your finger so you can hold it, check your makeup. Oh, look at that line. It's very Kardashian-like. It's a great investment little piece for travelling. That folds away, that folds away. It's got 3 different lighting settings on it. That's obviously one more than the Simple Human, and it comes in a carry case. I mean, they've been really well thought through, and it's a great brand. And if you've got the budget, go for it. I'm just going to turn that off. It's getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. There you go. However, they're the travel ones. Let's show you the 2 full-size home ones. So the next size up is the Ricky Loves. This comes in a circular box and it's got a heart base that you can put together really easily. The interesting thing about this one is it's a ×7, so it's not hugely, yeah, it's perfect for makeup. It's not hugely magnifying, but again, 3 different light settings. They're beginning to go up in price now. I think this is around, I think you might get this in the sale for like £75. It's £95, but it is a cute mirror. It is, and it's good, and it's got 3 different light settings. So maybe the light settings compensate for the lack of magnification. I mean, budget, obviously, no budget. Finally, let's introduce the daddy of all Glamcore Ricky mirrors, and that's this one. This is the Ricky Skinny. There's also the Ricky Tall. Look at that. And what that is it's a full lighting filming extravaganza. Let me show you. Here it is, unboxed, set up. This is actually a gift from It Cosmetics, so it's branded with It Cosmetics at the bottom. There you go. So what you've got is you've got a magnifying mirror and a super magnifying mirror in the middle. You've got a stand. This one charges both from a socket, plus it will also charge via a USB from your computer. It has Bluetooth, it has a photographic setting, it's got a magnet behind it so you can put this on or take it off, but also you can attach your phone to it for filming. I mean, it's sort of the daddy of all selfie mirrors. I mean, look how flattering that light is. Let me show you the different light settings. There you go. Down and down. And then off. Again, it's a ×3, but the light does compensate for that. It's got the magnetic ×3 close-up mirror, plus, because this is not magnifying at all, this is just standard. There you go, this is just standard. So it's got a close-up ×3 magnifying mirror to put on it, and it's so many makeup artists use it, and if you ever see a really flawless makeup tutorial for Instagram TV or with Instagram pictures, the chances are it's been taken with something like this. So magnetic phone holder, clip, magnetic ×3 close-up mirror, plus a generic normal size but beautifully lit mirror. Bluetooth as well, so that you can, I mean, I would never bother using that, but so that you can, I never use Bluetooth full stop, so that you can send automatically down the wire to your computer. Oh look, my Addison Lee car has just turned up. I am due at an event. So that you can send your selfies and your Instagram TV, whatever, you know, YouTube, if you turn your camera the other way, straight down to your computer. That's the big daddy of all makeup mirrors. There's the tall, and then there's the classic as well. There you go. There's something for every single budget, from £3.99 right the way up to well over £100. It depends on your light, it depends on the magnification you want, but for me the most common ones I use are that, and actually this one nowadays, which is the one I film with most often. I'm going to put the details of all the mirrors, makeup mirrors, down below, from the cheapest through to the most expensive. There is something for everybody, I promise. There's something for idiots like me who aren't that good at doing their makeup, right the way through to Katie Jane Hughes, who is a huge fan of Glamcore, the Ricky range, and I think has worked with them as well. So, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. That is an idiot's guide to makeup mirrors. I hope you enjoyed it.